Whoops. That's what we in the business 5,000 strong call a jinx. My bad. Good day, good people. We're finding the year of the resolve. Tooling Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars. If you know me as the man who I suppose should start playing that music. Or not. That music. Or not, actually. Let's play this for a second. OC Revolution officially has a date. Many people knew it was this month because it's gonna be a fantastic time. The 27th of July, the last Saturday in July, will be OC Revolution. OC titles on the line. OCs will be showing up. They'll also be competing for a little something special, I believe. So get excited for it. That will be happening. Get your excitement levels to the raised high in what sense and way and shape and form. It's coming soon. In fact, it's just 2 weeks from Saturday? Yeah. OC Revolution, get excited for it. That being said, before then, well, just barely before then, in fact, you know, like a week before then, next week, we are back at Fracture. The AWE continues to roll even without Wednesday v. Sunday v. has taken the mantle. And you know what? Has had a tough job ahead of him. Just in his first night of action, there was a backstage assault, a showdown between newly crowned tag team champions, the boys Spina di Rosula, Melusa, and Silver. From what I understand, were actually attacked, or rather agitated first by Crow, Joker, of course, coming to the aid of Crow. And so, they're gonna squash that little beef. No titles on the line, but those two will be going toe-to-toe next Friday. It will be Spina di Rosula, Forever Rivals, 2v2. And since they wanted to do it all wild-like backstage, we're gonna let them have some wild times too. It's no holds barred. And as we keep on keeping on, there are other things happening. As you know, just last week in Inferno. That's true. Jackson Eggman earned a title shot against the Phenomenal One. And it will be 2 out of 3 falls. Those 3 competitors who will walk out with a tables championship. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. That ain't it either. We once again will have two big ladder match qualifiers because AV Mania is right around the corner. It's next month. It is next month, to be honest, so get excited for that. I'm ready, I hope you guys are too. And I think that's all I have for right now, right? Yeah, and then I guess we'll have a couple more announcements next week as the time goes on. But until then, keep your eyes peeled on the channel. Keep your eyes peeled perhaps even on the Reddit. I'm excited for it. Wait. I could announce that now. Yeah, you know what? We got one more match. Put the thing back on. We will have mixed tag team action as well. It will be your golden ticket holders. It will be Miss Mikon and... I'm sorry, no. It will be our former golden ticket holders, Miss Mikon and Yosuke, versus our current golden ticket holders, Al Hatham and AJ Lee. Mixed tag team action. It is going to be, I'm sure, a bonkers match, which will come in on top. That's all I got for real this time. Let's actually proceed with the episode. Welcome in, you guys. It is the Danganronpa Hunger Games. Today is so as we zoom in just a smidgen because we're usually at 110% on the zoom. I went through the cast and I was like, I don't think we've done a Lone Wolf episode. You know, Lone Wolf is somebody who would just be like, they prefer or they thrive being on their lonesome on their own. So I picked 8 characters from every franchise, and I was like, let's see which 8 do I think would be the best as lone wolves. And they won't be alone because each of them has a pet wolf. So not quite lonely, but almost lone wolves. We have In Danganronpa 1, Togami, Celeste, Hifumi, Junko, Kyoko, Mukuro, Sakura, and Toko. This, I believe, was the easiest cast to get together, to be honest. If I had to say which cast was the easiest to pick out some lone wolves, it was Danganronpa 1. It just doesn't feel like they were as united as a group. As we go into Danganronpa 2, this one was way harder. Because there are some arguments for all of these characters where I would say, like, oh, of course, I don't think you're really a lone wolf, but I digress. 8 people had to get chosen. So the most 8 lone wolfish characters I thought of were Akane, Fuiko, Gundam, Nagito, Nekamaru, Sonya, Teruteru, and Izuru. As we go into Danganronpa V3, this one was also a little bit interesting because I feel like there's an argument for most characters, except for like a handful, except for a couple. Like Kaito, definitely not a lone wolf. But I went through and I was like, let's think about this. So we have Shuichi. You can see it. Himiko, Maki, Rantaro, Kaede. She's all she needs is her pianos. We have Ryoma, Kurumi, and Kibo. As we go on, and I felt, oh, it's still there. Nope. It was one of those tease sneezes, a sneeze tease. We have Ultra Despair Girls, Genocide Jack, Jotaro, Kotoko, Masaru, Monica, Nagisa, Haiji, and Taichi. It was essentially take the cast and take out who do I think is the least lone wolfish for this one. And lastly, not lastly, actually, we have Future Side, which is also a pretty small cast. We got rid of a couple characters to give us Juzo, Tengen Kizakura, Munakata, your pancake champion, Young Mitarai, Seiko, Izuyoi, and Maya. And lastly, the bears. Monokuma, all the bears are here except for Usami the rabbit because she is the least lone wolf of them all. Monokuma, Shirokuma, Kurakuma, and the Monokubs, Monodam, Monokid, Monofini, Monosuke, and Monotaro, and that is our game. So let me know who you got first, second, and third. I was gonna say, would you describe yourself as a lone wolf, but I don't think that's our question for the day. We have questions from last time. It was all music-based. So let's find out what y'all answered with. I saw a lot of these already. A lot of pianos. I like piano. It's one of my favorite instruments too. But as we go through this list, get rid of that, we have the Thomas Roast. Everyone highlight the Thomas Roast. From opening in awe. Played the recorder. That's it. Recorder, I've never played it actually. And I feel like that's one of the essential, like, hey, play that. See what it's like. And then your favorite instrument is the drums. Sonic Gaming. No matter who's in that scrum debate, they will all agree that Gentleman Thomas sucks. Yeah. Yeah. I don't play any instruments, but my brother can play guitar, and I've heard him play the Legend of Zelda theme, which is kind of dope. Shout out to your brother. XSP says incorrect buzzer sound, but that is incorrect because it is the buzzer. Kotoko said this episode doesn't have Kotoko, so it already sucks. Episode starts. I changed my mind. Likes the video. We love that. That's when we love our Kotokas. Cherry Berry. Piano, but that's it. Always wanted to play or try every instrument at least once, especially an ocarina. I own an ocarina. It is on my desk right now. I'm pretty sure it's been involved in a dice gag before, but there she is. We go on though. Matthew Glover saw the winner when I saw that coming when I didn't pick the winner at Saving Grace because you never bet against Kokichi. Matthew Glover, I thought you knew by now. Anthony Sub, feeling Masaru, probably could have been here. I was thinking, he's too orange for me, but he's here today. Dragon Force Czar says, spoilers, apparently he passed his ultimate BS on to his protege Kokichi. Natasha Scott, invoking the inner Kokichi guaranteed fan vote, first guaranteed fan vote rather, never count against me. That's right, you never bet against Kokichi. Always remember. Cat Bubbles. Yeah, Gentleman Thomas sucks, but what about Thomas the Tank Engine? So, honestly, this actually came up in like a discussion I had with one of my friends on Monday. Surprisingly enough, Thomas the Tank Engine. He's kind of dope. I have childhood memories with Thomas. He's a pretty cool guy. The Tank Engine, not the Gentleman. The Gentleman, he's trash. Musical instruments, I used to take piano lessons, but I haven't played in years. I also had to take basic ukulele and recorder class in primary school. My favorite instrument is probably a synth, because of the varying sounds it can make rather, but it doesn't seem too different, and it doesn't seem too different from the piano. Fair enough. Alex, who says, I'm not clicking on a video just because of an Ace Attorney reference. Wait. Yeah, you do. Let me see. Starry Night Pinky says, found the Jax fight. I'd love to see Jax in the Hunger Games, and maybe one of these days. We'll be technically legal next season, so make those tag team suggestions. Lady Psychic, a lot of used to play the piano. Been years since I played it. Favorite instrument is a tie between piano and electric guitar. Never played one, but I like the way it sounds. As a rock and roll answer. And lastly, Chris Manning. Hajime had to get revenge for Azuru. And you know what? You never bet against Kokichi. You did. But that was a mistake. First, second, third, pick 'em. What do I have for you? What did we talk about this week? I feel like I had a question on lock, and I'll be real, it's gone. It's probably because it's been a really long week, but I'll tell you what, I'm thinking. Thinking is what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to come up with something on the fly. Hey, because I have wrestling brain rot, if you could say anyone's name and they would appear, whose name would you say? Don't say Joe Hendry. Legitimate question. If you could say somebody's name and they would always appear right next to you, who would you pick? Fictional or not, who would you pick to always be able to summon? I have not thought about this. If I could think about it right now. You can also send that person back to where they were or what they were doing. So with that in mind, because I don't want to just be like, if you summon someone fictional, they're just stuck here forever. I think I would pick, just for the funnies, I think I would pick Professor Oak. I think he would be kind of a hoot. I'd be like, Professor Oak, tell this so-and-so about Pokemon. Well, I just like Professor Oak a lot. He's a homie. Let's get this episode on the road. I'm done goofing and gaffing. Are we really that ready to start? I got the secret achievements. I have a pin. This other list has the rumbles. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, let's do it to it. Start round one. Nothing else? No, there is something else. We didn't spin the Agent of Chaos wheel. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been the shock of the century, I suppose. Open this up. Singles AOC. We are with 2 Agents of Chaos. The title could be on the line. We wouldn't have to add anybody since they're both here. I guess we do this, and we do, this. And unironically, I can just drag this over, can't I? Yep. Once again, I don't expect this to hit, but if it does, that would be kind of wild. Fuyuko, let's see if we suddenly have... Not this first one. It will increase, though. Right now, we're still vibing. How much longer will we be vibing is the real question. Let's find out. That goes like, nope. That goes like that, and then this goes like that. That is what we're supposed to have now. Masaru, this one's on you. No, we're good. All right, now we're good. Now we can all take a deep breath. Like, Avi almost forgot to spin that wheel. Don't think look, we've been going for a long time. We have 5,000 folks yonder this part. I ain't never forget nothing. Unless I forgot. And I have done those things in the past. Let's proceed. Let's actually start. The horns, please bear. In fact, just sound them. Sound them. Do what you do. Sound. It's time to start the episode. Sound the horns. But now you are. So Kurokuma, how would you like to enter the Retribution Rumble? Hey, hey. Doom, 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 doom. Because Kurokuma attempts to kill Sonya, but Nekomaru intervenes just in time. Nekomaru had to kill Kurokuma to protect Sonya's life, and I had to push that button to get him into the Rumble. So let's actually proceed for real this time. Izuru's got a table. Mukuro finds a boombox. Time to play some sick beats. Maki wishes he could go home. Nagito and Izuru conspire against Fuyuhiko. Nekomaru doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Mitarai. Give me 1 second. Nope. Nope, we continue. Junko doesn't care much for this place. Jotaro looks like she's on the verge of snapping. Monosuke finds it's all below his concern. Akane was lost in her thoughts. Next thing she knows, she's got a wish ring. Oh boy. Tengen stumbles upon a Yeet Ball, which gets stolen immediately by Shirokuma. Realma finds my climate change remote. That could be detrimental to some people's health. Juzo steals Shirokuma's Yeet Ball and runs off with it. Monodam attacks Taichi from behind, strangles him. Fuyuhiko has seen the heels running wild and is determined to make things right and turns face. I mean, look at that man. That man's is always face. He's got a baby face. Nagisa wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Sonya is proud to lead Danganronpa 2. Kizakura finds an axe, upping its chance of survival somewhat. Monoka steals that Yeet Ball. Monokuma creates a marketable plushie of Hifumi without his permission. Hifumi's so mad, but before they have a chance to react, the plushies sell out like hotcakes. They're both rich. Togami is sick of Nekomaru being alive. Togami has used his wealth to put a $20,000 bounty on Nekomaru's head. Sakura steals Mana Kid's Yeet Ball, runs off with it. Alright, we continue then. Let's see. Shuichi starts sobbing uncontrollably. Munakata attempts to kill Akane, but Sonya intervenes to protect her. Sonya dies in the attempt. It's been a long week, you guys. She does something really cute. Masaru is glad to have someone like Jotaro to tell really bad puns to. Genocide Jack pets her pet wolf to soothe him. Soothe the savage beast. Oh gosh, Celeste got a dimensional side. Someone stop her. Kibo knocks out Toko in a fistfight. Death Collar's on them. Seiko cleans up Taichi's rotten corpse. That's my janitor. Toko rips a Death Collar off, but she did no damage. Not a single bit of damage. Teruteru is glad he can rely on Akane. The Horn Bears, Monica, Maya, and Rantaro grab their instruments and practice together. Kurumi uses a mysterious gas to knock out Monokuma and Celeste in order to put Death Collars on the both of them. Monokuma? How'd you get knocked out? Himiko steals Sakura's Yeet Ball, runs off with it. Rantaro and Kaide's finger touched by accident. They both blush just a little bit. Kotoko finds a massive sack of apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Hey. Hifumi uses their wealth to create marketable plushes of Kyoko without her permission. Kyoko's so mad, but before they have a chance to react, the plushie's stock catches fire. Hifumi loses all of his money. Oh my gosh. That's a secret achievement. My goodness gracious, lose all of your riches. Every single last one of them. That's not the only way you can lose your riches, but that is the first time it has happened this season. Congratulations, or I guess not so congratulations to you, Hifumi, for losing your riches. But congratulations to you for finding a spot in that finale. Shall we go on? I believe we must. Izue finds a handgun. Mitarai is a corpse. Kyoko catches a strange glow in the corner of her eyes. An ancient scepter is now in her possession. Maya tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Kaede finds a bike. Cue the bike theme. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. Gundam steals that thing. Monotaro disappears for a while, comes back with a wizard robe, and something inside of Haiji snaps. He's now frenzied. We have 44 left, 4 gone, and it's a clear day Lune 4. Kurokuma, Mitarai, Taichi, Sonya. There is a world where we get three more secret achievements this episode that I could see. That being said, that was a possibility for the whole season, so we'll see. Some of them are kind of multifaceted or layered, so we'll see how it all plays out. That being said, then we have to move on. We have to continue. Still 44 left, but we have a lot of interesting items in play that could cause a lot of perishing, as you can see. As round 2 begins, Kizakura gives Mai the various things that they found. Mai builds stuff out of it. The Archon Sea Gripper and Rantaro grant him a cryovision. I thought he would be Dendro just because of his hair. He could be like Kole. Kole could also be his little sister. Masaru tries to kill Monotaro, but Monotaro's wizard rope has carried him away to safety. Teruteru betrays Nekamaru and literally stabs him in the back. Teruteru's $20,000 richer. They were on the same team, you fiend. My gosh. Monofuni is ready to defend her friends. Fuyiko fights for truth, honor, and justice. Did somebody say justice? Becomes Super Fuyiko. Dun, 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 dun. Kaede kills Celeste in front of Fumi. There's nothing Fumi can do. Mukuro starts their boombox. Fuyiko, Junko, and Kibo start gathering around to dance. However, Mukuro has rigged the boombox to actually go, boom, blowing up these poor, unfortunate souls. The Archon Sea Gripper, Sakura, granted her a Pyro Vision. I could see her being a very tough pyro user. Izue finds a sword, shiny and sharp. Monodam cannot stay silent and stay still and let others take down his friends, his fellow Monocubs. He feels heroic. Sakura sets Izuru's table on fire, then slams Izuru through the flaming table. His back, he's gonna feel that in the morning, I'll tell you what. In act of betrayal, Toko and Mukuro team up and murder Kyoko. Tengen wonders about the future. Shirokuma finds a skateboard, time to do some sick moves. Monotaro sneezes, begins to levitate, and falls on Maki, killing her. Himiko runs back that yeet ball for a big old touchdown. Ha! Boom! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, Ryoma misses spooks and jump scares and changes the calendar on my climate changer mode to October. At least it will feel nicer outside. Darkseer swirls around Maki's body. She's back as a ghost. Kotoko gives Monica a Honey Crisp. Oh, it's an apple. She's actually handing out apples. Good for her. Jotaro and Kurumi are in a costume contest. Jotaro dresses Pikachu, while Kurumi's dressed Reaper, rather. Same as every year. That was a bad... that was a really bad flub. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Kurumi slices Jotaro with her scythe, killing him. Same as every year. A Reaper. Monokid can't handle this rest after losing a teammate and becomes more cowardly. Munakata and Himiko go to the costume shop, costume shopping rather at Avi's Wares and Despairs. Kurumi picks up a visits a pumpkin patch outside of Avi's, picks up a blue ribbon pumpkin, very nice. Togami finds a bunch of Pokeballs, what could be inside of those? Juzo won't die like the others. Maya, Monica, Rantaro grab their instruments and play a sad song for Junko. Nagisa can't help but admire his own genius mind. Monosuke can't take it anymore and takes out Monokid. His neck, it has been snapped. A mischief of rats runs up to Gundam, who lovingly embraces them. Akane finds a little bikini, puts it on. Seiko manages to sneak attack. Oh, it's gonna be a bad day for the bears. Sneak attacks Monodam and Monokuma, murdering them both. Hifumi says, I'm secret achievement check. Rumble, you're already there, so we don't need to do this, but you know, I thought you were. He was like, but can I enter again? No. Calm yourself. Jack is her whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Archon, see, look! The Archons see great potential, and Monica grant her a Dendro vision. She's green, Dendro green. Come on, it's first grade, Archons. What did you do to Rantaro? In a fit of frenzy, Haiji creeps up on Mukuro, kills her dead. Nagito is only looking out for himself, and Shuichi's been hot on Juzo's trail for days now. Juzo thinks he's gotten away, but Shuichi's deduced his location, delivered the final blow, and Monokuma's pet wolf lets out a sad howl. Ow! We are down to 30, final 30, 18 gone. One is something, a ghost. I think Maki's a ghost, but for me, it's a Claire de Lune 4. Nakamaru, Celeste, Fuyiko, Junko, Kibo, Izuru, Kyoko, Maki, Jotaro, Monokid, Monodam, Monokuma, Mukuro, Juzo. I don't know why I'm playing the violin right now, because this is a piano song, but there's 30 people left. We should go on. 17 are gone, one's a ghost, so, you know, 18 people out of a live competition, but that could all change. And it may all change. Teru finds a bowling ball, hopefully gets a strike. Tenko sneaks up on Shuichi. Shuichi is known he's been followed for ages, able to counterattack and take out Toko. Himiko draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Kaede still has training wheels on her bike. Togami sent out a Pokeball, out comes Abra, it just teleported away. How sad. Fumi sobs quietly. Maki misses being out of dinner. Shirokuma accepts a shadowless Shirokuma, gains the power of Persona. Toko, her pet wolf, lets out a sad howl. This is a bunch of sad wolves today. We're about to see a whole bunch of sad deaths though. Munakano feels horrible for failing the future side. I guess she'll feel a little bit worse after the string of demises. Rantaro buries Maya and Kurumi in piles of ice, freezing them both alive. Masaru is tired of others and turns heel. Nagisa and Monika get into an argument over who should be in charge. That's just not how it would have gone. Monika would have let Nagisa believe that she's putting him in charge, when all behind the scenes, she's definitely in charge. Kyoko's dead. Ryoma tries to kill Monika, but Monika retaliates and kills him instead. Gundam commands his rats to ambush and bite Togami and Monika. Excuse you, simulator. They are not rats, they are the 4 Dark Devas of destruction. Monosuke sticks his pet wolf on Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack is torn to shreds by the ravenous animal. Kotoko finds moon shoes! Moon shoes! We're not liable for any broken ankles. Monotaro looks magical today because he's got that magic robe. Akane finds a plank of wood. Wait, no, that's a seesaw. Izui looks around for stuff to scrounge, panting like a wild beast, his eyes bulging out. Haiji's frenzy grows so overpowering that his heart gives out. Monophony still can't believe that Monosuke's killed somebody. Kizukura is ready to use his axe if he has to. Seiko puts a death collar on Rantaro while he's asleep. And Sakura sets the forest ablaze, catching Monosuke, Hifumi, and Monotaro in the flames. The bears are struggling. I'm not sure if any of them are alive. I think it might just be Monophony, but we'll see. Nagisa can't take his eyes off of Teru, and Tengen's looking for an easy out that brings us from 30 all the way down to 19. 9 more into your saving grace picks, and with items like these, you might see them soon. So let's get a quick Clear Day Loon for Toko, Maya, Kurumi, Ryoma, Togami, Monika, Genocide Jack, Haiji, Monosuke, Hifumi, Monotaro. Final 19, I'm going to do a slow scroll up. I do think it is just Monophony. Oh, Shirokuma I think is still alive too. See, the Bears got 2 people left. They're going to be okay. What y'all talking about? The Bears going to be just fine. In fact, one of those 2 is going to win the game. That's not a prediction. It's not a spoiler. That, my friends, is a fact of life. We'll go to the next round and we will see. I was half expecting them both to be done at the start. Shuichi walks into a very strange machine. He has ghost power. Shirokuma finds a big stick. Probably comes in here to bash in some skulls. Akane ponders how best to use her wish ring. Masaru brings Kotoko in for a hug before whispering in her ear, "You mean nothing to me." Masaru then slams Kotoko to the ground and walks off alone. Inside this pit of danger, no. He walks alone. Teru practices his bowling form. Seiko mixes more avian brand disinfectant. It's good, I promise. Maki kills Shirokuma through ghastly means. Well, that's one of the bears gone. Monophony don't also be gone. Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs! Rantaro creates an ice sculpture in the shape of Shuichi. How nice. Gundam has a nice day cooking with his rats. Nagito feels like Akane slowing him down. Nagito eliminated Akane. Sakura finds a neon open sign, must belong to a popular arena supermarket. Maybe she should return it. Kaede found a table, hopefully nobody goes through it. Himiko checks on her demon in somebody's circle. Surprisingly enough, a demon does come out. Takes a liking to her, joins her by her side. Munakata finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's quite fetching. Kotoko jumps and stomps on Monophony, Kaede, and Nagisa, all gone. Izui finds himself face to face with Rantaro and shoots him dead with his gun. Kizukura has some other scraps. He's now Cave Kizukura. And Nagisa's pet wolf is also letting us out howl. There's just a whole bunch of sad howls in the arena tonight, but there are also 6 cannon shots because we have 6 tributes lost, and that is once again another Claire de Lune for Shirokuma, Akane, Monophony, Kaede, Nagisa, Rantaro. So all the bears are out. Whoops. That's what we in the business 5,000 strong call a jinx. My bad. If you picked any of the bears, sincerely my bad. But if you didn't, we're gonna go on because there's 3 more interior saving grace picks, so we have to get there. So let's get there. I almost said get there like swimwear. That's not how that works, but we will continue. This might be the end of the episode. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is the episode over? We had 13. Yeah. Gundam wins. Wow. This may be the most sudden end of all time. Teru jumps to a pile of leaves. Unfortunately, leaves were covering a pit, and Teru falls and perishes. Tengen gets everyone together for a Thanksgiving feast. He's in charge of the turkey, but even in his old age, he's never cooked one, so he wings it. Kotoko, Himiko, Masaru, Shuichi, and Izuyoi die from severe food poisoning. Munakata can't wait to kill again, and Gundam fires an explosion from that tank that he had in the back of his pocket since round, I think, 1 maybe? The blast, it's so odd that he was able to keep this the whole time, because tanks get stolen so often, but in his back pocket with his rats by his side, with those Devas by his side, he sends one shot to the heavens above, and Tengen, Nagito, Munakata, Sakura, Kizakura, and Seiko are all caught in its wake, and in an explosive and fantastical finale, not a single saving grace pick is made. 13 tributes turns into 1 as Maki's just watching, passing her body through things. Her incorporeal body. It is all over. From this is the most sudden. I don't know how long this episode is about to be, but it's about to be short. Ladies and gentlemen, it is surprisingly enough. We don't get saving grace picks, we don't get samurai woman, we don't get crisis of fate, we don't get any terrible turnabouts because we still have 13. It's actually still a Claire de Lune for Teru, Kotoko, Himiko, Masaru, Shuichi, Izuyoi, Tengen, Nagito, Munakata, Sakura, Kizakura, and Seiko. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, that's 12 people. Oh, we had 13 people, which means your winner. No, wrong. Your winner. Representing Danganronpa 2, winning in spectacular fashion. Some people may consider him a social outcast. I consider him one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in the Danganronpa franchise. With the Devas by his side, is he ever truly a lone wolf? I'm not sure, but I can say he is Gundam Tanaka. And the Supreme Overlord of Ice takes a victory. Wow. And what a victory it is. Goodness gracious, me oh my, what a guy. Look at this. Look at this. I clicked next round, I was like, oh, okay, we're about to lose some people. We lost everyone except for Gundam. He had that tank in his back pocket since how long? I kind of want to go and see. Was it the first round or was it the second round? Yes. Maya made the tank, Gundam stole it at the very end of the first round, and he held on to it until the end of the game, which I must reiterate, almost never happens. Usually it gets stolen immediately, and it did, and then it usually keeps getting stolen until the person uses it or dies. But this one time, he held on to it from round 1 to round 5 and said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all are gathered right there. Excellent. My gosh, what an ending. That That's a W. I don't want to belabor this too long. If it's going to be a short episode, it's just going to be a short episode. Gundam, 8 KOs. Tengen had 5. Sakura with 4. Mukuro with 4. Kotoko with 3. Seiko with 2. Rantaro, Nekamaru, Shuichi, Monosuke with 2. Everyone else with 1 or less. Go and bring up that bracket. Gundam, my dude, my guy, he made it. Hifumi also cashed in a secret achievement, being the first to lose his riches, but win a spot on the bracket. That is our episode. Also, we have Kurakuma, who joined the Retribution Rumble. Hifumi tried to join again. Hifumi was out here hunting for ways to get into other episodes. And you know what? I respect that. I respect that, Hifumi. Until next time, I guess that's it. Huh. Well, I'll be real. This is a wild ending. Who turned it to, Autumn? Was it Shuichi who turned it to Autumn? I don't think so. Maybe it was. Was that this previous round here? Or was it Ryoma? No, it was the round that we had, here, round 2. Yes, it was Ryoma. Ryoma made it October, and with him, he gave Gundam that victory. He gave Gundam that W. And at the very end, that's the truth, that's the whole truth, and that's the episode. Fairly well. That's all I got. It's been real. I'm not sure there's gonna be anything this weekend. I'd like to stream this weekend. There might be an earlier Saturday stream. We'll see. We will see about that. That'll be a stream AV problem, not a me problem. I gotta prepare for next week when the tag teams come back in OC action, and it's gonna be lockout bracket rules, and it's gonna be awesome. Toodaloo Flight Crew, thank you for watching.